Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Cancer, April 30th, 2025. Today is a strong day for reaching agreements and communicating. Valuable feedback on your work or projects may be forthcoming. Connections and contacts made now can be particularly significant down the line. The moon spends the day in your communications sector, encouraging you to follow your curiosity, but you're also in a practical frame of mind, so being productive as you do can be appealing now. You might decide to take action to correct things that have been making you unhappy. Still, it's not a day for bold moves. In fact, the day favors a slow but steady approach. You might derive a sense of satisfaction from self-discipline today. Today, mental Mercury will leave you behind to pursue another terrain. As he sizzles into Aries, he will draw attention to your solar house of finances. You may now be discussing plans for purchases with your significant other or even balancing your bank accounts as a team. Money talks, so know where the two of you are always going. If you'd like to consult a financial advisor to help the two of you out, now is an auspicious moment. Regardless of your financial goals, it's vitally important to use this cosmic microscope to get things totally aligned. What could you say? You might be initially tempted to appease the other party when the moon in Taurus sextiles the north node in your sign and trines the south node in Virgo. A difficult conversation at work may bring out some bad habits. Instead of standing your ground and asserting yourself, you may want to become a people pleaser to get this over with. The fateful cosmic energy will implore you to push yourself past your bad habits. Be upfront yet compassionate about your perspective of a work arrangement. You are well acquainted with today's energy and you are going to get a big enormous extra helping of it with today's planetary alignment. It's important to drink a lot of water and exercise regularly, to both soothe and process this fiery energy. The benefit will be apparent to others, and you can expect to hear a lot of compliments on your radiant skin, your upbeat mood and your overall exuberance. If you've been trying to find a better working solution for something, this day can bring you success. The energy of this vibration brings you energy, enthusiasm, and readiness to take another go at things. Onward. Revi. W systems, look for more efficient ways to work, and then implement your ideas. Everyone is sure to gain from your insight and talents. Be sure to apply this your personal life as well as your work. What makes today's new moon in your communication sector significant is not just the way that your relationships are able to benefit from, but with perfect timing. A new moon can get things moving, but 3 days into a 3-week alliance between Uranus here and the South Node on the relationship front, this can act as a trigger to hasten the support already there between the communication and relationship gods. More importantly, it comes just as Venus and Saturn, one in their final days and the other in their final weeks in Pisces, have both just crossed the lunar nodes, flushing out any balance issues between your own and your relationship needs. What makes the timing of today's new moon in your communication sector significant is that the sun and moon have joined forces to move things forward on the relationship front, just as the stars have already aligned on the communication and relationship fronts. This is a chance to take advantage of the forces already working to get the communication lines open on the relationship front. Cancer, today you're asked to nourish yourself as deeply as you do others. Your quote of the day: your needs are not a burden. Your color of the day is pearl, soft and protective. Lucky numbers: 4, 10, 22. Emotional energy is strong, use it to heal, not to hide. A small act of self-care has big ripple effects. Don't feel guilty for setting boundaries. Gentleness begins with you. Our eyes in the sky. As April comes to a close, today's energy feels like a soft exhale, a chance to reflect, reset, and gently realign with your deeper self. There's a sense of quiet confidence in the air, the kind that doesn't shout or rush, but rather whispers, "You're doing better than you think." The cards pulled for this day are rich in depth and meaning, offering encouragement, clarity, and emotional support for wherever you may find yourself right now. The first card is the Page of Cups, a beautiful reminder of emotional openness, creativity, and the power of curiosity. This card often brings a youthful, almost dreamy energy, like those moments when something unexpectedly warms your heart, a song, a conversation, a kind gesture. It asks us to lead with softness, not just toward others, but toward ourselves. Maybe you've been a bit hard on yourself lately, questioning whether you're doing enough or being enough. The Page of Cups invites you to take a step back and re-engage with wonder. Notice the small joys today. Let yourself feel them. You never know when a tiny spark of inspiration or connection might lead to something meaningful. Next up is the Six of Swords, signaling a quiet transition. It suggests moving away from mental turbulence or emotional heaviness and sailing toward calmer waters. This card doesn't always indicate a dramatic shift, it's often the inner kind of movement. You might feel like you're slowly emerging from something difficult, healing bit by bit, or just learning how to let go of what's been weighing you down. Think of it as that moment after a storm when the clouds begin to part and light filters back through. Trust the journey you're on. Even if it's slow, you're heading in the right direction. The third card is the Ten of Pentacles, a strong symbol of legacy, stability, and long-term fulfillment. This card reminds us that what we're building, whether in our families, careers, friendships, or personal goals, matters. It's the kind of energy that makes you want to invest in what truly lasts. Maybe you've been thinking a lot about the future lately, or even reflecting on your roots and where you come from. Today is a good day to acknowledge what you're creating, not just for yourself, but for those around you. Whether it's a project, a home, or simply nurturing a relationship, your effort has real value. Then comes the Queen of Wands, bringing a powerful message of confidence, self-expression, and magnetic energy. This queen doesn't seek permission, she leads with heart, creativity, and a fierce belief in her own worth. If you've been dimming your light or doubting your talents, today's the day to stop holding back. Show up. Speak up. Let yourself be seen. The Queen of Wands encourages you to embody your passion and believe that you're capable of much more than you give yourself credit for. Maybe there's something you've been wanting to pursue or share. Consider this your green light. Finally, we have the Judgment card, which offers a powerful sense of awakening. This card calls you to listen to your inner truth, to rise above fear, and to answer whatever calling is becoming louder in your soul. You may be standing at a threshold emotionally, spiritually, or even professionally where it's time to release the old version of yourself and step fully into who you're becoming. It doesn't have to happen all at once. The first step is simply listening. What truth are you being asked to acknowledge? What version of you is ready to be reborn? Altogether, these cards offer a story of emotional openness, healing, ability, confidence, and awakening. It's a powerful blend to end the month on, a blend that reminds you that transformation isn't always loud or dramatic. Sometimes it's quiet, steady, and deeply rooted in your daily choices and inner shifts. So today, take a moment to check in with yourself. What have you been quietly growing within? What are you ready to embrace more fully? And just as importantly, what do you need to let go of to move forward with lightness? I'd love to hear what resonates with you. Have you been going through a quiet transition? Are you feeling a pull towards something new or a deeper part of yourself? Share your thoughts in the comments. Your voice might be the one someone else really needs to hear today.